Hi, Barb Klein from Inspired Possibility here, and I've been reflecting a lot lately on purpose and ways that we lose ourselves throughout our lives, and how do we come back home to ourselves, and what does that even mean? And I came upon this beautiful little book by Parker Palmer that is called Let Your Life Speak, Listening for the Voice of Vocation. And in another video, we'll talk about what vocation means, because it's not what I would have thought of, which is, career and job, things like that. He brings it back to a much deeper calling and who we were born to be. And so I just want to share a little bit of this with you. We arrive in this world with birthright gifts. Then we spend the first half of our lives abandoning them or letting others disabuse us of them. As young people, we are surrounded by expectations that may have little to do with who we really are, expectations held by people who are not trying to discern our selfhood, but to fit us into slots. We are trained away from true self toward images of acceptability. We ourselves, driven by fear, too often betray true self to gain the approval of others. Wow. So right from the beginning, we come into this world with our own gifts, with our own unique personality, our own style, our way of being, and very early on, we start trying to fit in. People around us, our community, our society starts telling us what we should be like, how we should behave to fit in, what we should do. And really, I do think it's a process of losing ourselves, and then somewhere around middle age, usually going, you know what, this just doesn't work for me anymore. This isn't who I am. This isn't what's true for me. And finding a way to step back and get quiet enough to discern and tune in and find out what is true for ourselves is not an easy process. There's so much coming at us all the time, and there's so many opinions, so many beliefs about what's right, what's wrong. And with social media, people are very quick to tell you you're an idiot if you believe this, and you're an idiot if you do this, and who would ever think this, and why would you go this way, and right now you have to act this way. And it's a little crazy out there right now and a little chaotic. So I really think without taking some quiet time to go within, whether that's in your own home, just, setting aside some time for meditation or journaling, or giving yourself time out in nature where you can just breathe and be and hear your own thoughts again, it's really, really hard to find your way back home. And the other piece I thought was really interesting, where he says, Parker Palmer says, I understand vocation quite differently, not as a goal to be achieved, but as a gift to be received. Discovering vocation does not mean scrambling towards some prize just beyond my reach, but accepting the treasure of true self I already possess. It comes from a voice in here, calling me to be the person I was born to be, to fulfill the original selfhood given me at birth by God. Accepting it turns out to be even more demanding than attempting to become someone else. I have always responded to that demand by ignoring the gift, or hiding it, or fleeing from it, or squandering it, and I think I am not alone. I think he is not alone, but I think that is so fascinating that he says so clearly it's more demanding to accept who you are than to try to be someone else. So I would love to have you join the conversation. What's been your experience of connecting with your true self? What does true self mean to you? What does coming home to yourself mean to you? What's easy? What's hard? Just in the comments below, I would love for you to join in with your insights and your wisdom, because really we learn so much from one another. And when we bring a community together and we share thoughts and we reflect things together in a thoughtful, mindful way, I think such brilliance and wisdom emerges. So please be part of the conversation. We would love to hear from you. And I will see you in the next video. If you like what you're seeing here, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss a thing. Have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for stopping by.